Hello everyone, Tough Hunter here, and this is the finals of the Vampire Falls Origin World Championships. 34 people entered, and Lord Kagan and myself are the final two. So we both are Mace+Shield PvP builds. In this one, he starts, so that will mean that I get combo turn first. He does something odd here and uses Fortify. The reason why I say it's odd, most of you would think it's great, have more armor, but your blunt, slash, and piercing resist caps at 66.71% when you reach somewhere between 400 and 450 armor. Right now, we both have 600 plus armor, so using that is just redundant. We both try to stun each other. Nothing happened, but here I will go and just offload on him and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So far 12 mace swings and no stun. On the 13th and final mace swing, I get the stun, so he skips his combo turn. Now, I don't want to continue attacking him here because I'll just give him Berserk. So I'm just going to sharpen. I'm going to sharpen again. I don't want to give him Berserk because if I knock his HP too low, he'll just start doing double damage. And that'll be problematic leading up to the next combo turn if I'm not able to finish him off or stun him again. Especially if I get stunned too before my combo turn. So here I'm just going to attack. He dodged, hoping for just a lucky stun there. So here he's hoping he stuns me. If not, I get my combo turn again. And we're just going to petrify. And I'm going to do a bunch of strikes and some backstabs because I'm worried that if I go for heavy strikes and I go for the kill and either he blocks a bunch or he uses dodge death, he'll survive with Berserk and finish me off. So he gets a few blocks in. Then the backstabs go. See, now I'm slightly worried because he's in Berserk. So I really don't want him to get his turn. So I'm hoping for a stun because I'm very unlikely going to kill him. And there I go. I get the lucky stun. And he's down to 15 HP. So I'm just going to backstab again. And see, he dodged death with the first one. So now he's at 1 HP and he can attack. I could have done something like a bite, but you could just dodge death with the bite. So I'm doing the backstab to hope for multiple hits to get past his dodge death. He doesn't stun me here, so I attack again, and I get a stun on the first and only hit. And once again, I'm just going to backstab, and that will finish him off. So 1-0 me. Well, he did have 300 more HP. I got first combo turn, and was able to get off a bunch of stuns. Now, you're wondering if I'm right about the Fortify. You will see, in I believe on one of our next matches, when I hit him and he doesn't have Fortify, then I'm still doing the 600 something damage. It's not changing. The only time you'll see my damage go lower is when I run out of Sharpen. Now, if you're wondering about Fracture, if you hit with 2 Fracture, you will lower someone's armor to add about 5 to 10% damage, depending on their total armor amount. So you really have to get like 3+ Fractures to make it useful. But because Fracture can be blocked by a shield, and some people have increased range blocking, it's really just not worth it. It's best that if your opponent goes first, that you sharpen twice, use the next turn to petrify, and on the succeeding turn, you will have this one opening with him petrified. So you should backstab here, and now you can potentially stun him before their combo turn. Unfortunately, I'm not able to, so he's going to get to go off here. And if you haven't noticed by our HP difference, you can tell that he's pretty close to all +10 gear, whereas my weapon is +8 and the rest of my gear is +5 to 7. So his 1 Fracture here literally does not increase any of his damage. He would have been dealing 700 something damage even without the Fracture. But here you go, you see that plus 10 gear at work? I'm just taking way too much damage. Even though he stunned me, it's not gonna matter. I'm just dead. I would have had to get some blocks and dodge death there, and I don't even think I got really any blocks. We'll jump into the third and final match here. Score is now 1-1. Since he is going first, I'm going to sharpen twice, and then on my third turn, just backstab. The reason why I'm going to backstab is he is going to try to stun me with a backstab and interrupt my combo turn. So I'm trying to do a counter stun and stun him before he gets a chance to stun me. Luckily, I succeeded there. So now he has no chance of interrupting my combo turn. So I'm going to petrify him, sharpen twice, do a whole bunch of strikes, and then have just enough to do 3 backstabs. And that way, I'm trying to maximize my chance at stunning him. Luckily, I got a first hit critical. Stun him on the third hit. And then he doesn't block anything. And yep, that's it. Finals is 2-1 in my favor. Now, if you see here with 656 armor, I have 66.71 to everything but bleed. If I take off some armor, I go down to 66.22 at 467. So it's probably around 470 something that the cap is. Here's your proof. And for anyone who's curious, here is my PvP build. You get Berserk, max out blunt damage, and do have an extra 2 points in crit. Main thing here for the Vitality is to max HP, Vampiric, and all the focus regen per turn. And finally here, you want to max dodge death and blocking, and with a little extra points, I made sure I can have 3 bloodstones crafted at all time. One final note that if you are putting those 3 points to increase your max weight load, you have about a plus 4-ish necklace. You actually have just enough max weight to negate the dodge penalty even with a heavy mace. Peace out, guys.